27. How does paragraph 2 contribute to the development of ideas in the article? So again, we're back to paragraph 2. We know it talks about this old coal mine converted to a lake and a new solar power farm. And it highlights one worker who used to be at the coal mine in underground dangerous conditions and is now safe and working happily on the new solar power farm. Solar power farm, not firm. A. It explains a series of events that led a former coal miner to become an electrician at a solar power farm. No, it's not just about this coal miner in particular. It's also describing how the entire coal mine was converted. So this is too narrow to focus strictly on just the coal miner. Okay. B. It provides details on how a shift from coal mining to collecting solar power can improve conditions for energy workers and the environment. Well, that's true. It does provide details, and it's details about a shift from coal mining to solar power. That part is true. And it does indicate with the experience of Dodgy that improved working conditions and improved environmental conditions were a result of that process. So this looks like it's the right answer. B should be correct for 27. Let's just check C and D. C, it describes the reasons a company chose to transform a lake created by a collapsed coal mine into a solar power farm that floats on the water. It does actually provide some of the reasons. The mine flooded, and they tried for various benefits to put the solar panels on the water. But is that answering the question? How does paragraph 2 contribute to the development of ideas in the article? That's not a main idea of the article, right? The reasons it converted a coal mine into this successful solar power energy farm. No, that's not really the reason. So C would not be correct. D, it presents an overview of how a collapsed coal mine became a productive floating solar power farm over several years. This might be partially true, except over several years. No, that's not really part of paragraph 2. The productive floating solar power farm was a result over several years after it converted, as outlined in later paragraphs, not in paragraph 2. So D is not correct.